getting here into early May, and we were over at the Reef Aquaria Orlando, and it was really a great show. Had a lot of people looking at the YouTube channel and seeing the aquariums we're building and all the other great and fantastic things happening. Today, I'm wearing my Deltec USA shirt, right? Because we have a special guest, Winston, the little dog. Come here, Winston. Wow, wow, wow. And our guest today, Jan Nels is here.
Hello, how are you doing?
He just got back from the RA
in Baltimore. The weather is better here.
Yeah, Regional Aquatic Workshop in Baltimore, and had a great educational experience.
Yeah, we met a lot of the people from the zoos, from the aquaculture people, and from universities. It was very good to be there.
Welcome to our beautiful sunshine here in Florida. Go! Don't run them over! The Regional Aquatic Workshop up there in Baltimore. That was at the National Aquarium in Baltimore?
Yeah, it was very nice. I love the architecture because you're on different platforms and you always look deeply in that.
It's that staircase that goes all the way up and down, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can go up and down on different platforms, different levels, but you're always in the middle, the view down to this big aquarium.
I remind myself why we use the Deltec equipment is because it's really the highest quality filtration equipment that you can get. I've got a range of protein skimmers, some really super big ones. Even what you show, to the people at the show, though I don't think you brought one this year, but I know this big monstrous zoo skimmer here.
Yeah, it's almost 3 meters, so it's very tall. It's a big skimmer. Maybe we want to bring them also to the United States because it's a very efficient skimmer.
Oh, they also have the black editions in here too, showing the E-Flow motors on them. And that is, again, super nice with all the specifications, including the zoo skimmer, the TC Zoos, which you have a large and then you have the extra large. This is a very big one.
Yeah.
With you looking very short next to this.
Yeah. It's a good photo because it's also a human being on this. And if the people see I'm going to the shows and they see the boss is strong behind his product. We are going to Valencia this year in Spain. We are going to Istanbul, Turkey. I'm going to Reef Aquaria in New York. So I'm traveling a lot. And I think we can bring Deltec around the world. And Deltec is a brand that you can get since 1980. So we are professionals in skimmers. We have them improved from year to year. We have professional technique where you can trust on. And we export in more than over 50 countries. I counted last year, I couldn't believe it. More than 50 countries we are bringing Deltec in.
So Deltec has been established since 1980?
Yeah.
Right, and Deltec was the inventor of the needle wheel.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
They were the founder, but now, so Wolfgang has retired 7.5 years before when I taken over Deltec, and Mr. Schmerbeck has also retired now.
Really?
So now the next generation.
Next generation. Well, you're so young at 35, I mean, there's plenty of time ahead. Like Joey, 33. We have some new products that we're bringing in. First, we've ordered a bunch of these 10,000 fleece filters. It's a wider unit.
With a bigger roll.
It can take a lot more flow, and it looks like it's an 1.5 inch discharge into it. So I connect the 1.5 inch pipe right to here. It flows through the body of the unit, and the unit automatically changes and rolls up as the switch goes up and down. And this can handle 10,000 liters an hour, so it can handle a flow of about 2,500 gallons maximum going through it. So it's a really nice unit, a lot wider. It's exciting for us because, of course, we have lots of big customs that we put them in. So that really is an exciting new development for us, especially with a larger reef. I would say this is adequate for maybe an aquarium. It depends on the flow rate more than anything. You have to recognize that you don't want the flow going too fast. You want it to go through here, even if it's 2,000 gallons an hour or 2,500 would probably be the maximum. You just don't want the water to get much higher than the float switch.
Yeah.
Or no, not even at the float switch until it gets dirty and then it activates as the water goes up.
So it's the maximum, but the recommendation is not to do it with the maximum.
Right.
So, but you can if you want to, but it's better to not to do the maximum. And we have developed the bigger size because we realized we have the 5,000, the 8,000, and mostly we are selling the 8,000, and then we need a bigger one. And you always told me, Jan, we need a bigger one for our big projects, and so now we have the 10,000 on the market.
These 2 big jellyfish aquariums that we're doing down in downtown Miami now, I'll probably put 1 each of these on that. Okay. That has another full year, so I have plenty of time to get the filters in. But integrating it into the sump with a water level somewhere, maybe 8 inches or so in there is about the most that we would put this type of a fleece filter. So it's super easy. We just plug this into the transformer, into the wall, and it's automatic.
This can plug and play, so it's very easy.
Easy to change too. Take this out, This is your tensioner that holds the roll underneath it. Very simple to use and very clean, bigger fleece filter. So really super nice. I guess the other one too is the E-Flow pumps. I know we're using a lot of them in the customs that we're doing. I have an E-Flow 12, and then of course we had the bigger one, which is the newest model, which is the E-Flow 16. So this 16 would be 14,600 liters an hour with a max head of literally 8.8 meters. That's super tall. So this pump will push water up 24 feet tall.
Yeah.
Which then it goes to zero, obviously.
Yes.
But literally, from the floor to the ceiling in this room, which is 20 feet, the water would go that high from this DC motor. It has the unions on here. This is an 1.5 inch union right here for the intake. So this is already preset for US or American PVC pipe, which is different. And this special motor is a German-made motor with a custom head on it from Deltec, right? This unit is your design?
Yes, we have developed this pump together with Aqua-B, which is also a German producer. And this part is from Deltec, so we have optimized the pump for us.
And that optimization gives it more flow or more elevation?
More flow and more heat.
We call that head pressure. And it has the little isolators on the bottom, helps keep it super quiet, but we have these running in numerous locations. They're super great. They've got the high quality cables and attachments, and then you can up and down however you'd want for whatever speed you want, which is also super convenient. So what other new things is Deltec working on now, besides just increasing distribution and building great protein skimmers and filters and calcium reactors?
Yeah, big thing is that we want to cooperate with other companies. So we have a cooperation in Germany with good brands, well-known brands, good quality brands like Abyss. So we are cooperating with different pump suppliers, and here we are working for the zoo. I think cooperation is very important because everything is more and more specialized in the world. I have to trust anybody else. We were building fish tanks for many, many years, and we can do it, but we're not doing so many. So we decided, okay, we are focusing and concentrating on the filtration technology, and we are cooperating with other partners. So if somebody's coming asking me for a nice fish tank, then I can recommend, I don't have to say no, I can recommend my friend Florian from UWave.
Correct.
That's it. And we're also going together to shows and have a booth.
You can never do all of it.
No.
I'm kind of living proof of that. I mean, I still will build the glass aquariums.
Yeah.
But I don't have an acrylic shop. I'm really not going to build acrylic aquariums.
Yeah.
It's just like filtration equipment. I could probably build filtration equipment, but it doesn't make any sense to me because it's impossible to say that you can't do everything.
On the highest level.
Right. You're better off dealing with people with high quality equipment and high quality components that are all pieces of the puzzle. It was great that you came to America again. It's really great for you to come here and visit with professional aquarists in North America.
Yeah, it is.
And we look forward to your future visit coming up again. You'll be at RAP New York
in June.
If you're coming to the RAP New York show, you should come by and look for Jan Nels, and you could ask him any questions you want about Deltec. I'm sure he's happy to help you with that. And again, it's very nice to see you here and welcome.
It was a pleasure for me. Ja, Freunde, vielen Dank, dass ihr unser Video gesehen habt. Wir freuen uns natürlich immer, wenn ihr ein Like da seid. Und wenn ihr uns auf unserem Kanal folgt, dann können wir euch auch wieder tolle Videos zeigen. Vielen Dank und tschüss.
Remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.